How many of you ride a bike? Many. How many of you ride at just a pillion rider? Pillion rider, the one who sits at the back. Both. Yeah. Many of us would do both. And how many of you wear helmet? This helmet while riding a bike? Quite a few. And how many of you wear helmet as a pillion rider? Very few.
Forced to.
Very few. Good morning, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmasters and guests. Let me take you back to a day in 2012. A day which changed a lot of things for my entire family. My mommy, who is also like my mother's sister-in-law, was going to hospital taking her sister's child in her lap with her cousin on a bike. She was the woman who was also mother of two kids, small kids like 4 and 6 years old, and she was back then in her 30s. A very caring wife, caring mother, and wonderful woman. We all used to love her. But that day when she was going to the hospital because her own sisters was busy with some puja, she met with an accident. The one who was riding the bike got saved. The baby also they managed to save. There was no harm to the kid. But my mommy hit her head hard. People around her took her to the hospital. But when she reached the hospital, it was too late. They declared that she had died already. And it was a spot death. Maybe people were aware, but still there is a hope. So people took her to the hospital. And she was not wearing this helmet that day. Maybe, just maybe, if she was wearing the helmet, it would have saved her life. And she would be here, maybe raising her kids still today. Instead, she left behind two wonderful kids, all on their own. My mama also had a job to take care of, so it was very difficult to take care of the kids alone. And he was very much shattered because he had already lost his own father when he was very young in 16 or at the age of 14 or 16. So it was just like another blow to his life. And my nanny, who had recently recovered from a recent surgery, was already counting her last days, almost in her 90s, had to live on to take care of the grandchildren. Back to now in recent, just this year, last month on 7th September, we had our club contest. And I and my husband Shalin were coming for the contest. And just when we had just started, there was one bike which came rushing in, and then there was another bike which kind of collided. The root cause did not face any issue. He immediately left off because he felt that something has happened. And the second bike person suffered some injury, but he also could recover and went away. But my husband hit the brake hard to avoid so that he doesn't press into the another bike. We skidded and we did suffer some injuries. I had this arm completely bruised and I had not put my helmet visor down, so I suffered some cuts on my face also. But one thing I make sure after my mommy's incident, that I or as a pillion rider or even my husband make sure that we are wearing helmets even if we are just driving for even 5 minutes away. Shailendra, when he fell, after some time, he felt his vision blurry. So we got anxious and people around us called the ambulance and then we were rushed to the hospital. The doctor did a CT scan and after some time he had also recovered. He said that now his vision is clear also, but still the doctor did CT scan for both of us and said that the reports are normal. In case if we face anything, we can come back in 24 hours. So Shailendra, what I want to say is, Even with the helmet on, Shalane did suffer some kind of shock. Had he not been wearing this helmet, imagine what would have happened. So, because the brain is, although considered the most powerful organ of our brain, but it also the most fatal brain also of ours. A minute lost during your day by picking the helmet is better than losing your life in a minute. So what I want to request all of you to ensure that whenever you are riding a bike, wear a helmet. Whenever you are riding as a pillion rider, wear a helmet. Even if you are just driving 5 minutes away, wear a helmet. Because sometimes you don't have to wait for tragedy to teach you the most important lesson of life. Protect your brain, protect your life, protect the life of those who love you, because just one small habit can save your life as well as near ones. Thank you.